Good evening, everyone. I am Nathan S. Savage, the California Area High School Chapter of the National Honor Society's president. I'm excited to welcome you all this evening as we honor our two-year members and induct new junior and senior students into our chapter of the National Honor Society. All of these students have maintained at least a 3.5 overall GPA throughout their high school careers. In addition to that, they have met the requirements of service, character, and leadership that has allowed them to be selected into this prestigious organization. Despite all of these obstacles that stood in our way this past year, our members remain dedicated to their schools and their community. They provided over 140 hours of community service, dedication, of 140 hours of community service. The members have participated in the Earth Day cleanup, a bridge dedication, supplied smoke detectors to local homes of those in need, wrote cards to veterans, worked on the planning and implementation of the courtyard renovation project, and made blankets for nursing homes. Overall, I'm very proud to be a part of this great chapter within the National Honor Society. The 2020-2021 National Honor Society members went through many hardships and continued to go the extra mile. I enjoyed my time with these students and wish them the best for their futures. I'd now like to introduce our high school principal, Mrs. Fulmer.
Thank you very much. Tonight we celebrate scholarship, academic success, leadership, and dedication to serving our community. The standard you all, the students, have set is what makes California Area High School National Honor Society a meaningful organization. Before we begin, I'd like to send out some thank yous. And those, first, let's start with our tech crew. Mr. DeFlippo, Mr. Ruddle, thank you. We have our students, Athena Georgigas and Jordan Kearns. I also would like to thank our sponsors, Mr. Webb and Mrs. Raposky, who have coordinated and organized today's events. And I'd also like to send out a recognition and thank you to Dr. Jacob for supporting the efforts of tonight, and she is here in the bleachers. So thank you very much. And shall we begin?
Please hold your applause to the end. At this time, we would like to recognize our two-year members. These members were inducted into the California Area High School Chapter of the National Honor Society in a private ceremony that we had this past fall. They have been dedicated to this organization as an excellent example of character, leadership, scholarship, and service. As follows: President Nathan O. Savage, Vice President Jamie Gregg, Secretary Cheyenne Weld, Treasurer Raquel Rhodes, and members Sarah Belowski, Michaela Boda, Fiona Cribbins, Melena Pendo, Donnie Ross, and Jada Wright.
What makes a National Honor Society member? An NHS member elevates a school's commitment to the values of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. These four pillars have been associated with membership in the organization since its inception in 1921. Chapter membership not only recognizes the students for their academic accomplishments, but challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. You may recognize them because they are very active in our school and our community. They are members of the band. They play football, soccer, softball, tennis, basketball. They run track and cross country. They are class officers in SAD, Interact Club, on the Academic League, members of Student Forum, Envirothon, Relay for Life, peer jury, superintendent's council, yearbook club, the ABC 123 club, Bots IQ, and the STEM clubs. They shine on stage in the school musicals, and they help run the show from behind the scenes. These students come from a variety of backgrounds with different religious beliefs, personalities, interests, and aspirations. But tonight, they represent what it truly means to be a National Honor Society member. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to congratulate all of our two-year members for all of your hard work, dedication, and all of your outstanding achievements. I would also like to extend a congratulations to all of your family and friends this evening. Your constant support, patience, and understanding have molded them into the exceptional individuals that stand before you today. Best wishes to all of you as you begin the next chapter of your life. You may be seated.
Our center candle is the eternal candle of knowledge. This candle embodies the light that shines within each student. It burns inside all members as the drive which fuels us to be outstanding scholars, leaders, and citizens. All of you emit that special inner light represented by the eternal candle of knowledge. Otherwise, we would not be fit for membership.
I light the eternal candle of knowledge which guides us all to excellence.
Our first tenet represents character. Character is what distinguishes one individual from another. It is the product of constant striving to make the right choices day after day. Students with good character demonstrate respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship in all of their actions.
I light this candle to represent the qualities of character.
Our second tenet is leadership. Leaders take the initiative to aid others in a wholesome manner throughout their daily activities. Leaders sacrifice their personal interests in order to yield the needs of others. They lead with wisdom and self-confidence to effect the change for the good of all.
I light this candle to represent the characteristics of leadership.
Our third tenet is service. The pillar of service can be reached in a variety of ways. The willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without compensation is a quality that is essential in NHS members. As a service club, the National Honor Society is highly concerned with giving its all to the school and community at large.
I light this candle to represent the commitment of service.
Our fourth tenet is scholarship. We will conclude the tenets with scholarship. Scholarship is characterized by a commitment to learning. This pillar can only be achieved through diligence and effort. Scholarship means always doing the best work possible, regardless of impending reward.
I light this candle to represent the mandatory requirements of scholarship.
The inductees will now be presented for membership. Elizabeth Adams. Elena Nicholson. Kira Abrams. Emma Carpenter. Elena Sharavelli. Arabella Kolditz. Brody Crockett. Jenna Dixon. Christine Goodwin. Kaylee Huber. Fiona Hughes. Jacob Kochman. Gianna O'Brien. Taylor Pasco. Alexis Sherman. Drew Thomas. Kendall Weston. Mackenzie Zimkowski.
Inductees, please recite the National Honor Society pledge. I state your full name. Pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been elected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Having recited the National Honor Society pledge, and you have received your official National Honor Society pin and membership card, I now, with the power vested in me as the president of the National Honor Society of the California Area High School, pronounce you official members of the National Honor Society. Congratulations. Members, you may be seated.
I would like to introduce to you the 2021-22 officers-elect. Taylor Pasco, President. Alexis Sherman, Vice President. Mackenzie Zimkowski, Secretary. And Gianna O'Brien, Treasurer. Serving as an officer allows students to develop confidence and assume the important responsibilities of their respective offices. As new officers in accepting these offices, you have indicated your willingness to give your best to carry out the principles of the National Honor Society. Therefore, do you pledge your best efforts to these offices you now accept? It is my pleasure to welcome President-elect Taylor Pasco.
Good evening. It is truly an honor to be named as your NHS President for the 2021-2022 school year. I'd like to say thank you to my fellow classmates for nominating me, and also a big thank you to our sponsors, Mrs. Rapowski and Mr. Webb. As well as a thank you to our high school principal, Mrs. Fulmer, and our superintendent, Dr. Jacobs. But most importantly, I'd like to thank and congratulate the National Honor Society senior class. Throughout the past year, every class has dealt with their own obstacles, but the senior class has modeled resilience through great leadership. They have shown their underclassmen how to stay strong, be flexible, and committed to success and growth through difficult times. No one could have prepared for a worldwide pandemic to take place during the class of 2021 senior year, but they've learned how to accept it and make it the most of it. By doing this, they've been able to stay true to their duties to honor the National Honor Society 4 pillars, which include service, character, scholarship, and citizenship. With that being said, I'd like to wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. We all know you'll do great. As the NHS class of 2022 becomes the senior leaders of NHS, I'd like to state that we will be able to strive to continue to carry on the National Honor Society legacy that the California Area High School holds. The future is still unclear as to what the pandemic will prohibit us to do, but we plan to stay closely involved with our community, be positive role models for the underclassmen, and make everyone feel welcomed when they walk through the doors of our high school. Thank you again for nominating me as president. I would like to leave you with a quote tonight by Robin S. Sherman. Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about impact, influence, and inspiration. That is what we should strive for as members of the California Area High School NHS. Thank you.
A special congratulations to our students and your parents for the dedication that you have committed to your academic accomplishments. As we close, I ask you to, we're going to take a few minutes in between sessions. Mr. Garris has an honors showcase to present, but we have a few minutes to, a few things to set up prior to. So again, I thank you and have a great evening.